Alright, race fans, welcome to our broadcast of the Peach State 150 with the Midnight Beginner Series. I'm here with my co-host, Razor Sharp. And we bring you it live right here. So they're gonna be using the Xfinity cars here today. So who's your pick for this race?
I'm honestly gonna have to go with the two of Honey for my main pick, and the 16 of Bronco for my dark horse, just because I've raced with Bronco a good bit. He can show some potential, but Honey, our pole sitter tonight, he's really fast at tracks like this, and I really feel like he's gonna have a big edge on the group here.
I'm going to go with our second place from last week is going to be the 19 of Trout. I think he was second place. If I'm wrong, anyone can correct me with that one. I'm going to go with Trout, and I think my dark horse is going to be Napton the 11. So hopefully we're going to have a good race tonight. If you give me 1 second so we can find this. No good problem. Alright, so we're going to do our sponsors here. We want to welcome everyone here. Ronin Imports, Bros Tires, Canterbury Hill, Travis Braden, and Pocono Raceway. Yes, like I say every time, it is a track and a sponsor for us. And we're still in negotiation with other sponsors, so keep in there. Just keep holding on. So, do you feel like this is going to be like a wreck fest, or do you think it's going to be a clean race? What do you think is going to happen in this race?
And it might have some rough edges to go around here towards the start, but I feel like if everybody can, straighten out, get going, I feel like we can get some good green flag run here.
Yeah, it's I know we've definitely had every time we've came on this track. Shouldn't have said that like that. Every time we do race this track, it is kind of a breeding grounds for cautions. Hopefully we can change that. And I feel like these guys might be able to do it. Even though it's beginner series, these guys are still pretty decent. So I'm going to do a virtual lap. Like I'm not copying anyone. Definitely not copying anyone. Doing a virtual lap on this track. We're going to go to Atlanta Motor Speedway. One of my personal favorite tracks. I'm guessing everyone else is liking this track too. It's a fast track. You can go full speed. You have the right setup. I guess as we're waiting for this thing to load, we're going to get our running order here. We got the 2 of Hunty, the 19 of NRG, the
Trout.
45. Oh, yes, my bad.
Trout.
19 of Trout, my bad. I meant to say Trout. Next we have the 45, the 20, the 1, the 35, the 18.
The 45 is Sweet Jesus. And then the 18 is Azrael.
Oh, okay. The 18, the 16, the 89, and the 22. That's all we have racing for this race, and that's the lineup. So we're gonna get going right here. Just gonna see. One of my favorite things is you have to kind of angle your car in depending on if your car is tight or loose. As we get rolling here. On the high side, passing all these AIs because they're slow. Kind of angle your car in going into turn 3 just a bit so you don't slide up in the middle of it. This track is a loose track though. It's if you don't try angling your car going into turn 3, you will slide up and you might even like have your tail end come around on you. That's not really what you want. And back in the 2 car, he's blocking me. How dare he? Give him a little bit of a nudge.
And we should be getting the race invites here pretty soon.
Alright.
Yeah, a lot of things that these guys have to compensate for is drafts. It's one of the biggest parts about this track. It's basically like you're racing in a restrictor plate. You go really fast. You know, I'm really curious to see if there's going to be a lot of people who, you know, get into the back of each other in the corners.
I feel like this would be one of our biggest problems with cautions. If it's a caution, you're most likely going to have people checking up, and everyone else won't really look in front of them to see when what happened. They'll just see a guy in front of him check up, and he'll hit him, and they might spin out.
Yeah.
And we're going back out here. Alright, let me pull this up. SUV. No.
Oh, there's the invites. How did you get an invite, FL?
Yes, I did. We're joining this right now. And I will. I do like the new update they put in this game, though. Instead of like right when the race starts, and you're not in it, you can go straight into what's it called? Basically, I can't remember. Watching the race instead of racing. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Can't talk today, sadly. I do apologize. Alright. As we're getting themselves lined up. Your pole sitter, the two of Hunty.
And the 19th Trout here on the outside here.
We'll be looking to see who that 45, the 45 is.
Oh, that's Sweet Jesus.
Oh my lord.
I've never heard of him. He must have just got added to this series.
I haven't heard of him either. Sweet Jesus. Oh yeah, that is Sweet Jesus. No, I never even heard that man. He's probably changed his name during the period you're allowed to. Just like Hunty did, his name now is Hunty Wild.
Oh, yeah, I just noticed that. I forgot to change his name.
You got Broom in the 35. If I can find him. Right here.
Come around.
Now we're going back on board with Hunty. Coming out of turn 4, getting on the travel now. Be coming to the green flag. The stripe. And get ready. Green flag in the air. Hunty's going to bring us to the green flag. Still side by side with the 19.
Oh, they're already looks like they're 4 wide in the back. The 16.
Yeah, the 45 didn't really the 45 did not get a good start. It looks like now they're 2 wide in the back, single file in the front.
I have no idea who the one is. The one of Red Leg. Along with the 89 of Trap.
Looks like the 19 and the 20 might be working together just a bit, and I say that as the 20's going to get on the outside of the 19 trying to make a move. Does look like Energy likes that high side more, or the middle side instead of the low side, but at the same time he kind of has to be on the high side to make fastest.
Oh, contact between the 16 and 22.
Oh, big hit. The 22s
Will that
and
bring out a
the
caution?
it looks like the 18 was in that maybe.
No caution.
Yeah, the 22 and the 18. Tough break for them already, but hopefully they can get it back.
Heavy damage for the 18.
Oh, a little big contact between the 19 and the 20.
It looks like the 45 of Sweet Jesus is looking below the 20.
He definitely did not get the best start, but his car is looking fast here tonight. And looks like the 19 might be under the 2, but he was not. Looks like the 19 is just
up a little bit.
looking
The 19 will go right below him.
side by side with the 2 and the 19.
Now, will the 20 work with the 2?
Yeah, I don't think the 20's even. He's gonna. No, he won't. He's gonna get under him, or he's gonna try to get under him, try to make passes. You gotta remember, everyone that's on the bottom right there, 19, the 40, and the 45, and the 20 are all Toyotas. I'm not surprised they're working together.
Looks like the 35 is caught front pack here. 20 looks on the outside of the 45. Will Honey go with him?
35 might be one of the best chances that he has to get right back up front.
Looks like Honey is trying to work with the 20 here.
Oh! On the apron looks like the 95, or the 89. You can get to him. Yeah. 89 gets on the apron just a bit.
I don't think this outside line has enough momentum right now. Oh, I was going to say that. The 19 jumps right in front of the 20.
19 with commanding lead. Oh, a little bit of contact between the 20, or the 2 and the 45. Good. Luckily, there's no wreck, but let's see.
That allows the 35 to catch up to the bumper of the 20.
20's trying to hang strong on the outside.
It's like Honey and 20 of NRG is gonna try and make this high side work.
And the bottom does have a little bit more room to do what they want. They have a little more speed, they have more cars on the bottom. As I say that, the 19 is going to go high and almost.
Walk on the 45.
Oh, but the 45 is under 19.
The
45, his car might be a little tight in the middle of the corners. His car does like to shove a bit. It looks like they're going to almost go 3 wide. That 35 is trying to make something work.
Now this high side has more cars up the top, which normally means you pick up more momentum, but this bottom side's hanging strong right now.
It's just still a one-groove track. You gotta remember, these cars, they're not entering like they want to.
Between the 35 and 19. And that bottom side, that really just shows you how much the bottom works here at this track.
Oh, 35 on the apron. Follow again. Oh, the 35 is going to get into the apron. He's going to go in the grass, and
he does a good job saving it, keeping it straight.
Good job for him. Now it's only a 4-car field once again. The question is, which way they're going to go to get back to first? And it looks like they're going to use the 19 to get them back up first. The 19 is going to go right back into the line, and now they're single file once again.
I think that 19 knows that the 20 and the 2 will most likely go with him on the high side. He's going to try and go up in front of the 20.
Oh, the 20's on the outside of him. Trying to make a move. 19 has no help whatsoever.
And that 2 of Honey is really pushing NRG right now.
Oh, look to the 18. Look to the 18 of Azrael.
19 threw a big block on NRG right there. Holy hell.
The 19, the 45. It looks like it's starting to look like old school Daytona.
Oh yeah.
Which 2-car tandem will
the
45.
45.
45 in the wall, a big wreck.
Comes back from
Two's in
20.
it. Now there's only 2 cars in the lead lap, or on the lead pack. 19 and the 20. Both teammates. And they were both fighting last week. The 19 really wants redemption for last week. Will he get it? 19's looking strong, right in front of the 20.
I feel like if his 20, if energy can get below the 19, he'll be able to hold the 19 off.
You gotta remember, there's the bumper. He could try getting under him. I'm not sure how Energy's going to play this out. Maybe he's just trying to stay behind him so he can pull away more. No, Energy's going to be trying getting on the outside once again.
Looks like
That's
Energy's
good.
car is tight on the bottom.
Still side by
Pushes up
side.
the track a lot.
Oh, just kidding. Looks like Energy might be trying to set him up or something. Oh, 19 put the block on the 20. Will he stay there? That's the question everyone's asking themselves. Will the 19 stay in first for the rest of the stage? And do they need a pit?
I don't think there's stages on.
I think there is stages. I'm not sure. I haven't got told
I don't
that.
think there's stages in the developmental series.
Oh, well, I apologize if that's not the case.
I'm sorry, Burst Beginner Series. I think the 19 and 20 right now are just trying to work together.
I think what the 20's doing is trying to plot out a plan to get by him.
I think the 20 right now, though, is studying the 19, seeing how he enters the corners, seeing what he can pull off, what he can't pull off. And he'll be able to make that pass here pretty soon. As there's a lap car up ahead.
It looks like the 18 of... is that the 18? Can't tell that's the 18.
Energy got a little loose off the corner there.
It is the 18.
As the 19 looks to be a little tighter than the 20 now. And then 19 is mirror driving right now.
19. He has a commanding lead, but that 20's looking. He's just stalking the 19 at this point, waiting for him to slip up. I'm not wrong. It looks. I think actually the 20 has a little bit of damage. I think.
Yeah, the 20 looks like he has a little bit of nose damage.
That might be why he's getting tight in the corners. Now they're getting really close to the 18.
18 has to move out of the 19's way.
But they're gonna disrupt the entrance to both these cars. Oh, almost.
Oh, the 18 almost got into the 19.
Oh! Oh boy, the 18 is kind of everywhere at this point. Luckily, did not get into the 20 or the 19. Someone's on the track.
A spun car.
Oh my god, that scared me so bad. That honestly scared the crap out of me.
That did me too. I thought that was
Well,
the 45 of Sweet Jesus is taking a fall this race.
yeah, he was up in the top 4, and now he's a lap down.
At one point, he was leading some laps.
I think he might have got too much damage whenever he hit the wall head on. We haven't really
The
seen much of
16 is
Hunty
down pit
anymore.
road. Did the
Oh, looks like Energy's
45
trying to make a
lag
move on
out?
the outside. Or on the inside. Is he trying to? No, he's going to kind of stay high.
Oh, there's a wreck in 3 or 2? The one goes around. That is red leg.
Actually, I think I know what Energy's trying to do. He's taking the higher side to save more fuel, or not save fuel, to save his tires. I think that here's what he's doing. The 19's taking a lower entrance, is making his car run those tires out faster. That might be it. That's probably one of the best strategies that they can possibly do at this point.
Oh, the 19, yeah, the 19's getting pretty tight right now. The 20 is able to stay right on his bumper going into 2.
And 19 is just trying to hold that position. I feel like if the 19 holds, like, tries making a different line, maybe a little higher, he might be able to conserve his tires a little bit more. But at the same time, Energy would. I think the thing he's scared about. One thing that a Trout is kind of worried about is him getting under him and kind of might even run away. I'm really not sure how Energy would play it though. Gotta remember this is a draft track too, so anything can really go at that point.
It does look like the 45 has either lagged out or left the race. So Sweet Jesus is no longer in the race.
One of our faster cars, and he's out. Is there any other battles going on around the track? It does not look like. Everyone is mostly spread out besides the 20 and the 19.
And the 16 and 2 are pretty close together right now.
Oh yeah. I'm not exactly sure what position that 2's in, but the 16 is definitely trying to catch him.
I believe the 16 just pitted a couple laps ago, so I think the 16 and 2 might both be a lap down. I think they actually might be fighting for
might be on the same position or same strategy. 2 of Hunty and the 16 of A-Trout. Not A-Trout, Broncos, my bad. Apologize.
Now this is Broncos' first race with this in this league.
It does look like he has no damage. He has a little bit of damage, it looks like.
His little nose or right front damage.
I don't think that's going to affect him that much. At the same time, he's not really be able to catch Hunty. Hunty is a fast driver. He can definitely hold his own. Sadly, he's not up in the top 3. He should be, but he's not. Same with
As the 20 and 19 are
45.
heading down pit road right now. Oh, the 19 gets hit coming into pit road from the 35 exiting pit road.
Let's see if we're going to see any strategy be played. 22 comes out of pits. The 76 is like nose first into the pits. He comes out. It looks like they might be doing the same thing, the 19 and the 20. As the 20 comes out first, I think the 19 might have a penalty. No, I think he might have just had to fix a little bit of damage. As you can see, he has a little bit of nose damage now. I'm not sure what happened. At this point,
I think the 2 wrecked.
At this point, it's Energy's race to lose now.
Now, I'm not exactly sure who's the leader right now. I don't think it might be NRG.
Are there any battles going on. It looks like everyone's extremely spread out. You got the two going into pits. I think he's the last person that has to go in pits. Either that or he got damaged and he's going again.
You see points like this where you wish you had a real time ticker or a position.
I think that's what they're gonna do for NASCAR Heat 4. They're gonna make the broadcasting thing for us a little easier. We're on board with the 19 of H route.
I'm currently riding along with the 20.
Looks like 20's coming up to the lap cars. Lap cars, or we're not too sure though, so. Surprised it's been mostly, or has been caution-free all race. Did have a couple wrecks that should have brought a caution out, but sadly there are no
surprised.
cautions.
Normally, most of the races that's been held here,
I think what it is they're just acting as this is a test race, because it looks like they did not have any officials out on the track at this time. With a, my guess is a commanding lead. Looks like no one's going to be able to catch him at this time. I'm not sure how many more laps there are left. I'm going to guess not that many. Maybe like 20 laps to go.
50%?
Yeah, I think it's a 50%. 150 miles.
So we should be over halfway.
Yeah.
Well over.
My question is, will Energy try working with this lap car? It looks like he's definitely trying to get draft off him. No, he won't. That 76 needs to stay up there so he does not wreck the
well, my guess is that the 76 is a lapped car, and just let him by.
No, and 76 is in the wall. I think all that damage to the 19, he repaired it, and it just had no luck. They might have to make one more stop for these cars. Not too sure. I think one more stop would be the difference between the winner or loser. Someone might be able to save enough.
Man, it's just like this. These moments really are hard on broadcasters.
Yeah.
The field's just so spread out. You don't know who's who.
It's, it kind of reminds me of like a short track or something. It's like it's really confusing. But the same thing, you gotta remember, they have like a tracker to count your laps and everything in those cars. But in this, you can't tell how many laps are left. Or who's in first. I'm going to guess.
It looks like the 20 is coming up on another lapped car, I'm guessing.
That looks like the 18. You'll put him probably 2 laps down.
And the 18's not had a very good race. Along with the 1, the 35, the 76.
The 18, he's a newer racer to this game. He is still pretty decent for his skill level.
Yeah, I've raced with Azrael a couple times. I'm actually in another league with him on dirt. Uh, he can race the hell out of dirt. It looks like the 18's
Oh,
pitting. Oh no, the 18 gets loose
18
and
gets.
comes down in front of another car. Ooh,
Luckily, there's no wreck.
that car almost
Almost nailed the
pounded him.
76. We have
That could have
debris
been
on
bad.
the pit road. Look like the cone. Looks like they're not going to be on a caution for that one because they're not allowed. And we have no back on board with the 20 once again. I feel like the 20's gonna have to be going in pits kind of soon. I think he's just waiting for his point to be able to go into pits safely without having to worry about taking another pit stop. Now, there's still no telling. There's no saying that Energy's going to win this race. It is possible that a lap car could wreck him.
It looks like there's one
Very
pack
possible.
ahead of Energy. Oh, there's a car through the grass. That is the 18. Once again.
Yeah, 18 is definitely having trouble. I think what he keeps doing, he keeps getting on the apron and spinning the car.
It's moments like these where the field's so spread out. I'd just be saving fuel at this point. There's nobody really close for position-wise. I'll just run the high side, saving as much fuel as I can.
Well, plus the good reason to be doing it at this point is because the 19 he has front end damage, even though his screen looks clean, he still hit that wall pretty hard, so he would definitely still have a couple percentages off of his arrow. Looking to the field, there's a little bit of a pack here. 76, the 18, and the 19. All kind of in a row here.
There's got another car through the grass, it looks like.
I can't find that car.
Saved it pretty quick.
Huh.
It's like the 18.
Twenties. There's really nothing nothing else I can really say about the 20. He's been fast all day. And he's led. And he actually hasn't led that many laps before the caution, or not before caution, but before the 19 got wrecked and put in the wall after the pits. So I'm not really sure. I think what happened with the 19, he tried going pits, he might got loose and slammed the wall.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
That would put a lot of damage on your car. Even going kind of slow and hitting the wall head on, it still almost destroys your car.
It looks like the 20 is coming up on another lapped car. Looks like the 16.
Yeah, that is the 16. At this point, and I think Energy is just smooth sailing. No waves, no nothing. Just clean air most of the race, except whenever there's lap cars, and he doesn't really have to worry about the lap cars because they're kind of just getting out of his way. Wow. The 16 cuts right in front of the 20.
This is interesting.
Because he had to
Looks
go
like
to
the
the pits.
16's pitting.
Which means I'm going to
I
guess the
think the 16
20.
just got a penalty.
How fast was he
Spun
going?
going into pit road.
Oh. That's not good. I'm going to go on board with the, or we're going to look at the 19 or the 16 to see if he got penalty or not. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It looks like he had a penalty.
That will put him another lap down.
Not what he wants to see. It looks like 20 is like a full straightaway ahead of the 19. Now at this point we were just waiting to see. Oh! The 35 turned around. And at this point we're just waiting to see NRG pit and see if anyone has like a little bit of strategy to pull.
My guess now is probably we're around like 30 laps to go.
He's slowing. No, he's not. It's just my eyes deceiving me.
NRG obviously has a long run car.
Yes, he does. I think the best thing that NRG probably could be doing at this point is saving tires or saving gas. If not gas, just save tires. Kind of use the high line more than instead of the bottom. I know that bottom will eat up your tires extremely bad.
It looks like he's going to go around again.
This is probably the most anticipated pit we have been waiting for all year. When will it happen? I was talking to NRG today, or I guess this morning, and he's pretty confident about winning this race. He's lapping the one car. Not one car might be a little bit on a little pressure tires. That 20, he is like a rocket tonight. Yeah, NRG's using that top line a little bit more, but it looks like he might have got tight. Actually, I'm not really sure. Changing his line like that, I'm not sure if he got tight or not.
Man, pit already.
Honestly, he might not even need a bit.
Don't look like it.
It really does not look like it. At the same time, he's been out on the track a lot longer. Or it might be a little bit shorter than he has on
Honestly,
on the other.
I think he's probably the only one on the lead lap right now as many times as he's been around.
Yes, I can definitely see that. I don't think the 19 is a lap down yet. Yeah, the 19, the 19 is on going out of turn 4, which he's had. Wow, the 20 is about
going into 2. He's over half the track away from him.
He's at least a full straightaway ahead. I said 22 is going to come in the pits.
The NRG is still going to go around.
He looks like he's just trying to run his gas out. No strategy really being played at this point. I don't think there even really needs to be strategy played. Oh, the 19's slowing down.
This time. Well, he's going into pits this time.
Hopefully does not get a black flag.
Oh, the 2 looks like he's wrecked. Okay.
I'm really not sure what Hunty's AI was having a little bit of a problem. But
okay.
Back to our normally scheduled program. What in the world? What did I just watch?
Not sure.
Keeping an eye on NRG. Has the 19? Oh, the 19 has came to pit.
The 20 is going to take the lead. off of pit road. Did the, oh, I was about to say, did the 19 get a penalty? It looked like a can of fuel or something for NRG. He come out of that pit pretty quick.
Yes, he did. And you notice he has a longer car now. He's got a. The biggest problem we're gonna have now with NRG is his tires are kind of cold now. If he didn't take any, he's on old tires and they're cold, so he might start getting a little loose. To get back on board with him. There he is. Take kind of a higher lane, a higher arc into the corner, and get down to the apex. Yeah, it looks like he's either tight on the track, or he's kind of trying to save his gas, or not save his gas, save his tires. There can't be too many more laps left on this race.
Nah, it's probably about 10, 15 to go.
There obviously was not enough laps to save fuel, but I'm pretty sure there's enough laps to finish it now.
Well, with NRG, yes. On that, you probably ran another 30 laps.
Not sure. Not sure. At this point, we're just waiting for the 20 to pass the checkered flag. He basically has this bag, or this race in the bag, not bagging the race. He has this race in the bag, and pretty sure they're already writing his name on a trophy to bring it home. There are only a couple things that could happen in this race. If he took no tires, his tires can wear too much, and he was bent out or pop or something. Hit the wall too hard and get into a get into it with a lap car, or the 19 could have NOS. I'm really not sure if that's possible, but I don't know.
In this game, anything's possible.
I guess that's true. Maybe some Mario Kart glitch that could happen. Star power.
Infinite star power.
Yeah. The crown mushroom.
You know, get that bullet that goes really fast.
Have Chomp. I guess while we're waiting here, we're gonna. Give me 1 second if I can find this little thing here. Alright, we are waiting here and kind of just watching a race that has already been won by NRG mostly. We're gonna shout out our sponsors. We have Ronin Imports, Brewers Tires, Tanner Berryhill, Travis Braden, and Pocono Raceway. Yes, it's a track and a sponsor for us. Thank you for our sponsors. And looks like the 18 Nancy got onto the apron just a bit. Luckily, he did save it. Good save by him. And it happened right in front of our leaders too.
Oh, there's a car through the grass, it looks like.
Not the grass.
Oh, he's 76. He's going to come up the track?
He's 76.
He's able to sit.
76, Golly Grass.
Sergeant Sauls.
Still waiting for the checkered flag to drop,
Yeah,
or
I'm
the
just
white
about to say,
flag.
I'm just waiting for that checkered flag to wave.
It's you wanna go to NASCAR? No, we're not doing that. Sorry, that might be copyrighted. Oh, looks like that was maybe the 16 got into the grass just a bit. I'm gonna try open 76 Sergeant
76
Saws.
looks like he's come off pit road, getting loose already.
Will the 20 somehow have an upset finish by getting wrecked? I doubt it, but let's see what happens.
Can't be much longer to go.
No, I can't. As you can already smell victory probably at this point. But not be surprised if he starts getting out of his car and starts floating like a cartoon to like the smell.
Already got his trophy and on his way to the hauler.
Yeah, that would But you gotta remember, if he does that, then his car's gonna be on the track and he won't be able to finish the race.
Oh, the 18 looks like he's going really slow.
Hmm. 18 and 20 side by side as 19 or the 20 gonna clear the 18 extremely fast. Still looks like Energy still has pretty decent tires. Still passing people. Let's go see if we can find the 19 where he is. Looks like the 19 might be getting. If I can find where. Still about a straightaway ahead. I think the 19 is closing the gap, but he won't have enough time to do it.
Ooh.
Almost
make
contact
contact
between
with
the
the
two.
20.
I think we may have. I feel like we have one lap to go. I don't know. I just feel like it.
Yeah, same here. I feel like there's about 1 or 2 to go.
50 laps later. All right, one to go. Fine.
This 20 really has some
Oh, the 20 gets on the
strong
apron.
tires. Good save by the 22.
Yeah, I don't know how this 20 has that long tires. Unless he maybe took 2 or 4 and we just really didn't know it. I just feel like his pit stop was a little too fast for
Looks like, I mean, he's
4
looking right
tires.
now like he took 4.
Yeah.
And there goes the 2 to go.
Yep. Maybe 2 more to go.
And we gotta be close.
If someone in the chat can give us a lap count to see how many laps we have, anyone that's racing. This 20, he's a beast. He definitely is a beast tonight. Comes out turn 4, and he will get the checkered flag, maybe.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
Nope, not yet.
No? Okay. Not yet. We've anticipated his pit stop, now we're anticipating his win.
Yeah, unless he needs one more pit stop. I doubt that, though. And he's gonna come for a checkered flag.
There it is. There we go.
There
There's
we
the checkered
go.
flag. 20 of NRG, and we really can't tell you anybody else.
I think it was energy in the 19 of 8 Trout once again. I think though. And I think he's gonna have 2 wins in a row. Not surprising, but at the same time, it is really disappointing to see in the beginning of the race the 20. There was what was it, the 45 and the 20, or then the 2 get both wrecked from a lap car.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate for the 2 and the 45.
And then the 19 tries getting in the pits and he wrecks. He's gotta be a little more careful of that. But our winner, NRG, can't wait to get him into the booth tonight.
We'll see who's top 3, or top NRG, Trout, and Strat.
I was correct. Alright, if you can invite them. So there was no stages.
Alright, let's get NRG in here.
Alright, the man, NRG.
What's going on, fellas?
Is that your stats, your second win in a row tonight, or this in the starter series?
Yeah, that's 2 weeks in a row. Tonight was long, and I imagine it was pretty boring to try to call with everyone being all spread out and no cautions. But nah, I mean, I definitely had a fast car. There was a few other guys that were really fast too that got taken out early. We had some really good racing, like the first 10 laps, and then some people were getting a little aggressive. But all in all, I mean, yeah, I definitely would have liked to have run with some people, but I'll take the win.
So we didn't really see what happened with the 19 of 8 trial. If you can kind of give us a filler on what happened to him.
At what point?
Whenever he had damage going into pits. Did he like hit the wall going into pits, or what happened?
Yeah, we were getting ready to go on pit road, and we were at the same party chat, so we knew we were going to pit together. I was trying to give him a little space, and for some reason, like, this is one of them tracks where when you try to get slowed down to get on pit road, the car wants to wash up the track, which doesn't make any sense to me, but we both kind of did that, and I think he just overcorrected, and he took a little bit of damage, I think, but I don't know. It seemed like after that first pit stop, I was able to pull away because, I mean, he was fast. I rode behind him pretty much the entire beginning of the race, and so.
On that last pit stop, did you take, how many tires did you take on that last pit stop? It looked like you only took like either 2 or none.
No, I took 4 tires and 2 cans, both pit stops.
That was actually a pretty fast pit stop for what it was.
Yeah.
I didn't even look. It might have been like a 14-second, but yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and get Trout and then Tret in here. I'm gonna get off here and spend some time with my family.
Alright, you do that.
Energy. You mind suggesting Tret to the party? I'm not friends with him.
No.
No, I'll probably be on at some point tonight if you guys are around.
Yeah, they're usually on all night. So,
All right, fellas, have a good one.
you too.
All right, good job on the win, man.
Hey, thank you.
All right, we can get
I've
8 trout.
invited a trout.
And yeah, I know it was really disappointing for that 19. He had a fast car and just kind of got on the wall. Head on, I looks like his head first to the wall, pit road, and at least he came second, not further back. I know a lot of people had problems in this race.
I don't think a trout's joining.
Give me a second.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
A trout got second place. Had disappointing. He got in the wall. Trying to get to the pit second time. If I'm not mistaken, this is your second top 3 in 2 weeks. Yeah, it was really cool seeing you up there with Energy. Well, a couple other cars up there, but sadly they got wrecked early. Also, if that was the same wreck that kind of made him go farther back, that also did collect the 2 of Hunty. Yeah, it's definitely a tough track, especially trying to get on pit road or trying to pass someone. This is mostly just a draft track, full speed out, and it's kind of the best thing you have to do is try getting under someone or have a couple cars on the outside. You need your redemption. Alright, well, this is our second place uh, driver, 19 of A Trout, and hopefully we can see him in victory lane next week. Alright, you have a good night.
We'll get Tretton here now. Sent him the invite.
Yeah, what number was Tredden? I cannot remember off the top of my head.
89.
89. Oh, yes. Saw him get on the apron a couple times. This track is mostly about consistency. And there we are, our third place finisher, Tret. So it looks like actually, do you have it where the stream can hear you?
Yes.
Alright. It looks like you did have a little bit of trouble in this race tonight. It was a track about consistency and stuff. I saw you get on the apron just a couple times, but still brought it home third. If you can kind of drive us through your race.
Well, like saying start from back, misqualifying. Got in a little contact with the one. I don't know if I came up on him during the middle of the run. I was just water panel. There was some wreck in front of us. I tried to avoid, try to keep him room. Made a little contact. I don't know if he's watching the stream. If he is, I want to say I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wreck him or nothing. Then I say hit the apron. Um, Mostly my goal was play strategy. Maybe if I qualify, I might be out there with Trout and NRG. Probably stay up front with the draft. But strategy, Moses came in play. That first pit stop, I hit it before them, gained a little trap position, had some contact with some cars getting off pit road. Lost a little time. That last stop took a little bit less aggressive coming to pit road. Didn't want to get a black flag. Maybe not too less aggressive. Lost a lot of time, but happy with third place, a podium. Like I said, podium finish, first one of mine, finishing with midnight. Hopefully there'll be some more, maybe a couple of victory lanes, but all in all, a good day for us. Hopefully it wasn't too boring for y'all up in the booth, but for me it was it was something to watch. I tell you that. A couple cars spinning, get on pit road. I think I missed maybe 2 or 3 wrecks with a couple cars spinning. It took out some good guys, but opened the door for me. Maybe next week I'll be able to run a front show. I can show my speed. Maybe make qualifying next time and show what we got.
Yeah, missing Rex is definitely satisfying, especially for me, and I know Sharp and a couple other guys in the midnight weeks. It's kind of that's these tracks are so hard to get by Rex, especially because it's a drafting track, but at the same time it's kind of a narrow track, especially in the corners. So it's definitely something whenever you get past those Rex. But congratulations on the third place.
Yeah, happy to be third, but I'm looking for that first place, right? That first win and that first place finish.
Yes, that'd be awesome to see you or any of the other guys into first place. So far, we've mostly had Energy in first, and we dethroned him.
Yeah, like saying, you gotta beat the big guy. He's the big guy in this division. For everybody else, I say if you could beat him, moving up should be you'd be a guy that have everybody on you to move up to another division. The cup, not I would say cup, but at least a big Xfinity or trucks or a truck ride.
Yes, definitely. But yeah, once again, congratulations on third place, and hopefully we'll see you up here next week.
Yep, appreciate it, guys.
All right, you have a good night.
You too.
All right, not the most eventful race, but it definitely was a race nonetheless. It wasn't a caution fest like we have predicted, or like I have predicted. But at the same time, some caution should have came out. We did not have any officials on the track, sadly. I do apologize for that. And hopefully we do have a little bit of a better race next week. More eventful, at least. What was your thoughts on it, Razor?
I mean, I think it was a good race. Had a lot of two-car battles, especially the ones up front. But all in all, I mean, it was a good race. Had no cautions whatsoever. Some should have brought out, but it's just that's the game's fault, really.
Hopefully they do fix that in Heat 4, or whatever they're going to call the game.
Yeah, what were your thoughts on the race?
It was okay. It wasn't the most eventful thing in the world, but it was still pretty nice to watch cars actually be able to make laps around this track, especially this track. Like I said before the racing started, this race is mostly known for cautions. So if you had no cautions today, it was pretty nice to see none of them.
Yeah.
I think if you have anything else to say, I'm gonna end the stream.
No, that's about it. Good job on everyone that was in this race. Did a very good job on racing clean. Ish.
Yes.
But
Yes. All right. Well, hope everyone did enjoy our broadcast of the Peach State 150 at Orlando Speedway. and we are the Midnight Broadcasting Network. I'm Buck, and we have Razor Sharp as my co-host once again. And we will see you guys next week or Monday. I'm not sure exactly when the next race is, but yeah, we'll see you guys later. Nope.